being tube rectified and two separate parallel tube circuits of very specifically chosen different tubes, the 6922 and the 6SN7. What you have essentially is two circuits which you can switch on the fly while you're listening to music for a different tonality. The 6SN7, as many of you know, is a fairly fat tone. It's got a rich tonal character. The 6922 comparatively is less tubey, if you will. Still has its tube qualities, but it's a faster sound. And tube rectification, I use it in most all of our power supplies. The LS99 power supply is tube rectified, and the PH9.0 XT power supply is also tube rectified. Even just a tube rectifier in the power supply gives you a certain amount of body and richness and soundstage that you don't get with solid state supplies. So, like I said, this product, it took a bit to educate people. We'll let you hear it tonight. Like I said, it's been reviewed by Steve Huff, Jay Iyagi, a number of people, and it's starting to sell really well as people learn about it, understand it, and enjoy it. The 9 series is this. This is also part of the 9 series, but it's the analog bridge, there's no 9 in the name. PH 9.0 is the phono stage, balanced out, tube rectified, and tube design. It has variable loading, 6 different loadings for MC, MM, and MC inputs. You can adjust, and all this is on the fly. You can adjust the gain from 0, -6, -12 dB, and mono stereo on the back. The LS99 is a balanced and single-ended in and out tube preamplifier with outboard power supply. It uses 6922s as the drivers with a 5AR4 and equivalent rectifier. The phono stage, is also a 6922 and 6C45 tubes. The 9 series, all the products in this series are purposely a smaller footprint. They're a 12-inch wide enclosure. And they're simplified, they're scaled down in their aesthetic and in their physical footprint, most of which are designs that are scaled back from our reference series. So the PH 9.0 XT, as XT it's about 5,000. It starts at 35 for the 9.0 standard. And it's designed off of the PH 150, which is nearly 10,000. So we got most of the performance from that into the 9.0 standard. And then when people wanted more, we ratcheted up the X and XT to get closer to the sound of the PH 150. But the idea being, we're cutting $5,000 off the price and giving you, 95% of the performance. The LS99 is designed based on the LS300. And the biggest difference, honestly, between the LS99 and the LS300, aside from the chassis and the aesthetics, is the LS300 is fully dual mono. It's two transformers, 2 power supplies. This is a single power supply. Otherwise, circuit-wise and sonically, they're very, very close. So we have a series of products. They're very sexy. They're a reference series, 10 to 15,000 per component. And this series is in the $3,000 to $6,000 range. The amps are a bit more. But they represent 2 different levels of entry into our line. Okay. The KWA99 amplifiers. These are, our very first amp was the 150 SE, and then we had a 100 SE. We did some integrated amps. They've all been, the 150 SE was a bipolar design, BJT design. Some of you know the differences, some may not. MOSFETs were used extensively in the 90s, Nelson Pass, a lot of these people. They had a characteristically warm sound, but they can oftentimes be not as resolving as a bipolar design. These use a new MOSFET made in the UK by a company called Exicon. And it's a very specific type of MOSFET. It does have some of that tube character and warmth, but it's also fast and it hits really hard. We want solid state too, right? So these, the KW99s, are 9,000 a pair. They are 100 watts a side into 8 ohms and 200 into 4 ohms. They weigh about 33 pounds. Smaller footprint, easy to move. People refer to them as my little amps. Well, that's fine. We make a bigger one. Conversely, this is 100 pounds, right? And so, it's something for everyone is the intent. And the last thing, the 300 is a work in progress. I had hoped to be releasing it by now. The tariffs and other things kind of put us a bit behind. But I'm taking the time while we wait for some of the materials to come in and everything to really maximize the design. It's 25 years of design experience going into this. It's based on the 150 SE. It may or may not. It may be MOSFET or bipolar. I'm building one each way to compare them and see which is going to sound best. Like I said, it's 100 pounds. It's retails to be about 17.5, and it is 300 watts into 8, about 550 into 4, and we will also make it available as monoblocks, probably north of 900 watts into 8, and 12 to 1500 into 4, and they're going to be about 35 a pair. So I think that's me done talking. Why don't we, yeah, open up to some questions.
The Phono stage,
yes.
You said balanced out. Does it have balanced in?
It does not. None of our Phono stages do, and the reason, I've been asked that, the reason even the PH150 didn't, because with few exceptions at the time, not many Phono stages, not many turntables rather, had it. It would not be difficult to do. It has internal step-ups, which could be configured fully balanced, no problem. Unfortunately, all the chassis design production was done this way. So we may, in the future, offer that on future designs. But right now, it does not, no. You had a question, sir?
Yeah, just wanted to know, you run the standard 110, or is that 220 on that?
Oh, it's all 120 volt AC power. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this, yeah. No, it's, yeah, the fuse size is going to be, I want to say around 11 or 12 amps. It's a one standard outlet will handle it, It's a lot of current, but it'll still work, yeah. Yeah.
When you say SE on your name of your amp, I think single-ended, but you're not.
Special edition is what that generally means. The KWA, Alan Kimmel is a good friend and mentor I worked with in designing the 150 SE. He was integral to it. So all of our amps, most of our amps have been KWA, has a nice ring to it, but it's a Kimmel Wright amplifier. So, and the SE is just special edition. Yeah.
And you speak to tube sourcing,
Yeah.
China,
Sure.
new old stock, where do you get them? How do the Chinese tubes sound?
The Chinese tubes are fine. For our stock tubes, we're getting them from the Czech Republic right now. They've been more reliable. JJ.
New sensor, yeah.
Yeah, JJ. New sensor cells mostly from Russia.
Okay.
We get them from other places. Yeah, Mike.
Got a question from online. You ready for another one? Or were you finished?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
let me just finish this. I wasn't quite finished with this.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
we'll get there. New old stock tubes are great. They're of course rarer and rarer as time goes on. They're expensive. I don't sell anything with new old stock tubes because it's just not. It doesn't make sense. They do sound better. We have some. We've got amp breaks. We've got mulled. We got a few. In the system tonight, we have some good new old stock tubes. Okay. And before I forget, TMR is offering some specials tonight, package deals involving NOS tubes, record sets, some really cool stuff. So yeah, if you buy an analog bridge or a Phono stage, they each come with whole sets of new old stock tubes.
Have you heard any Chinese tubes that you like?
The Shiguang Black Treasures, I don't know if they still make them, it was a 6SN7 with black glass. That was a good tube, really good tube. But the basic Chinese tube, I don't have a lot of experience with them. 300Bs, Shiguang, again, they were good. They were good. But the Russian tubes, the Sovtex, they're okay, but they and a lot of stuff from new sensors is all made in Russia, and it could be rebadged, but it's all still kind of made in the Soviet factories, and it's not ideal.
You like the Czech?
I do. It's better. I'd prefer UK, Dutch, new old stock, but
as far as new tubes,
for sure.
You think those tubes sound
Yeah.
best?
For sure.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Were there any more questions in the room right now?
Okay. We're going to go to some online questions.
One
Okay.
online question is actually pretty good one.
Yeah.
So, Dan Amplifier is vanishingly low total harmonic distortion on the analog bridge.
Uh-huh.
This implies no changes to the harmonic profile of the signal. What's the mechanism by which this is adding body and weight to the signal?
And if you could repeat that question.
That is a good question. I'm not sure I can answer it. I will do my best. The audio precision measures total harmonic distortion. The human ear is a pretty interesting instrument, and the way we hear things and how things sound to us is not always easy to measure. We use total harmonic distortion as an absolute measure because we can quantify it. There's intermod distortion, there's total harmonic, there's a lot of things. So I think what the question is, yes, there's some tube distortion there. That's why it sounds good, right? The even order distortion sounds good to our ears. I designed everything to be as low distortion as possible in principle. It's just the gear is going to sound better. But tubes, no matter what, tubes will still give you a certain amount of harmonic distortion that does sound good to your ears. I'm not sure if I answered the question, but I tried my best. So, yeah.
Just real quick on the KWA 90s,
Mhm.
everything I've read, they're biased in Class A
Correct.
quite a bit. I mean, where's that switch over to?
Yeah, they're an A/B design, and people talk about when does it switch over. It's a hard thing to say. I built a 30 to 40 watt version. It was pure Class A, and it was biased so high that 100% of the music was Class A.
But still push-pull.
Correct. There's single-ended Class A and there's push-pull Class A. It can be done. So these are biased. I mean, they're pretty warm. They run around 110, 120 degrees. And I'm going to say, first 10, 15 watts are probably pure Class A. And most of your listening is done in that range. So I could have made them, if I made them pure Class A at 100 watts, it would have been twice that big and would have heated your room. And it would have been, and I've thought about building more of the 40 watt lower power Class A amps, but it's kind of hard to, it wouldn't be any cheaper. So there is a market for it, but not everyone understands that 40 watts Class A costs no less to make than AB, and actually sounds better, but your speakers have to be okay with that power. So I try to kind of straddle the line by biasing as high as I can to get most of the Class A sound, and yet, efficient use of energy and heat and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Crickets, huh? All right.
Any questions?
That's good.
I could ask another question.
Go ahead. It's fine.
Getting too deep in the weeds here.
Sorry?
Can you speak to your use of negative feedback?
That's a good question. I don't.
You don't use any feedback?
I don't.
Okay.
No global feedback at all. In some circuits, there's very local feedback. The solid state music stage, the input stage in the amplifiers is again, Alan Kimball's integral to that design. And the beauty of it is a differential design. So you get the push-pull benefit of noise cancellation, but absolutely zero global feedback. It's a single gain stage. A conventional amplifier has 3 separate stages. Well, a ton of gain, it goes through several stages, but the ton of gain at the back end, they fold a lot of feedback to get down to your 26 dB. You might be 150 dB, but they fold back all this distortion. And I figured out that that's what doesn't sound good to my ears. I gave a talk about it. It was a complex talk at Dallas about it. But yeah, op amps never sounded good to me. Tubes always do. Tubes don't. Push-pull tube amps do have feedback, and they don't sound as good as single-ended. Single-ended designs do not. Op amps never sounded good to me, but a single-ended tube design or any kind of tri design always sounded better for driving line-level signals. And I've concluded that's what it is. It's the lack of feedback. Just keeps it simple.
So you obviously like the concept of a tube preamp and a solid state power.
Absolutely.
That works well for you.
Absolutely. We have one hybrid integrated that's just that. And system-wide, I've pretty much always done that. We had a 300B headphone/integrated amp. We had a push-pull 12B4 headphone amp. We did some single-ended EL34 monoblock amps. And it was in a detour that I took, and then I came back to solid state. It was fun. We got a lot of cool stuff. But at the end, I wanted the power and the control of solid state. But then by putting a tube source and a tube preamp feeding that amp, I feel we get the best of both worlds. We get the sound and the glory, or the beauty and the. Anyway, yeah, that's how I like to run things. And with being MOSFET, you have even more of that kind of body, that mid-range that you want, without sacrificing anything else. So, yeah.
At the risk of being obnoxious, I'm going to ask one more
Go ahead.
left field
That's fine.
question. There seems to be a resurgence of field coil speakers that are coming out now.
I don't know much about it. They respond well to the SET crowd, of course, and the tube amp crowd. I love SCTs, and a good horn speaker field coil, if that matches right, it's amazing. I had Bruce Edgar horns with a Cy Brennan amp I heard years ago, and it was like the angels sang. I mean, I remember it to this day. But it's not easy to do. And so for me, from a business standpoint, customers are going to use all kinds of speakers with these amps, right? And so for me, it just makes more sense to build products that we can use with a variety of speakers.
But you've heard them and they
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Another question online. So the prototype that
Yeah.
kind of referring to, is this going to be stereo only, or are we going to do monoblock version of them?
The first product will be stereo.
Okay.
Projected price at about $17,500. It was going to be a bit less, but yeah, world events have pushed it up. The monoblocks, what they will be essentially, I could have made it a stereo amp that's bridgeable, because most monoblock amplifiers honestly are bridged internally. Because to get big power, to get 1,000 watts out of this without using bridging, it would be really difficult to do, and it would be huge. This already has a 2000 VA transformer, which is part of the reason it weighs 100 pounds. But when you bridge a stereo amp like that, you essentially triple the power. Not quite, but that's why it's going to be over 900 watts with one of these bridged in mono. And so the monoblocks will simply be these internally bridged. Yeah.
Those are toy old transformers.
They are. They are. Yeah, it's about yay. It's a monster. Yeah. Yeah.
2 kVA.
Yeah. Yeah. Conversely, these are 500 VA channels, so it's a big difference.
Can you weld with it?
Probably could. Probably could. Well, 2 kVA is essentially 2,000 watts of power. You know, that's a lot of juice. That is a lot of juice. It's funny when you say that. When I pull the fuses and work on them, if I don't let there's bleeder resistors that the current bleeds down, but the rails are 70 volts. And once or twice I went to put the fuses back in, didn't realize, and it about welded the fuse to the socket. Crack. Okay. So yeah, it's a thing. Solid state is all about current. Tubes are about voltage. We did the 845 amps, 1250 volts to the plate. That was scary. Not much current, but I had one hand in my pocket the whole time. Those things. But these, 70 volts is not that much voltage, but the current is very high.
What power tube do you use at 1250 volt to the plate? What tube?
845. We used a 6HV5, I think. It was a Compactron. Jack Iliano.
It's not a triode.
No, the 845 is a triode.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
GM 7845. But we ran them right to the hilt at 1200 volts. Yeah, it was a cool design because it was a single driver with a mu of about 1,000, a 6H, I think it was a 6HV5, something like that, and but one gain stage. But we needed so much gain to get to 1200, to swing to 1200 volts. It was crazy, and they're here. In fact, one pair was built. The 845 DS monologues, $50,000. One pair was built, and they've gone from a dealer. They've changed hands once or twice. TMR has them, and we're gonna probably do a video tomorrow just with his techs, and we're gonna talk about them. It's kind of cool. It was a fun project we did just one time. So, yeah.
Very nice. You have any other questions? We're happy to take them, or are you guys ready to move on to hearing some music? All right.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to me. So,
We're gonna do demos, guys.
yeah, we've been listening to the, we'll play a few tracks. We've been listening to, like I said, the Analog Bridge. It's the render into the Weiss, and the Analog Bridge into the ATC. They're power speakers. What are they, 100 watts? What are they power speakers?
250.
Oh, okay, 250.
Yeah.
Pretty cool way to do it, because is it 1 amp per driver or 1 amp for the whole?
1 amp for the whole. The crossover comes before the amplifier, so very efficient way to do it. But they split the wattage up for the main woofer and then the tweeter and the mid range on it.
Essentially, when you design an amp purpose built to a speaker, it's pretty ideal. We all want to swap amps in our speakers. So anyway, but it was a cool demo to be able to do that with those speakers, because it just isolates the analog bridge.
So the Weiss is the DAC.
Correct.
And you make the power supply.
We make a power supply for a different Weiss stack. Yeah.
You make the Weiss?
No.
Okay.
No. It's made in Switzerland, and yeah, this is the Weiss. What model is this, Michael? I don't know. This is a higher. This is a higher end Weiss.
I'm sorry, it's the 502.
502. Okay.
Okay, the Weiss is, which box is?
Sorry, yeah, the Weiss is this guy right here.
Okay.
This is the render server. They make a Weiss.
I'm sorry, you pointed at the top.
I'm sorry. This is the render server.
Okay,
So it's connected to a computer essentially, and there's music on it,
right.
and streaming various ways. It's feeding this, and this is a synergistic. I think it's a power conditioner down here.
Got it.
So, yeah.
All right. And so the Y stack, but your power supply is done on.
No, well, we make a power supply only for the Y-Stack 204,
Right.
which is like $3,500. This is, I don't know, this is much higher end
Right.
DAC. But yeah, we did that because it's that comes with like a switch mode power supply akin to like a phone charger. It's just nothing. So I said,
Right.
well, we'll make our own, make it a lot better. But it's only for the 204, 205.
And why is that? Why can't your power supply work on other components?
Well, the connector is specific, the voltage is specific. It's fairly purpose built. Yeah, yeah. This has an internal power supply. It's very sophisticated, I believe. So, so yeah, let's play. We'll play a couple tracks with the analog bridge, and then I think what we'll do is we'll switch over to the YG Ascents into the LS99, PH90, and KW99 amplifiers, and maybe later, if there's interest, we'll listen to the KW300. Okay.
Hey, real quick, Dan, I have one more question I think would
Sure.
be great for you to lead into this with.
Okay.
Is there anything such a thing as too much tubes in the signal?
Like too much cow there.
Yeah, too much cowbell.
I'd say it is subjective. I did a demo, and this was kind of cool because generally I recommend this for a solid state system. You know, you get a system, it's great, but it's a little thin, it's a little bright. You want some magic. So the analog bridge does that. I auditioned it with a gentleman that had a 6SN7 preamp and a push-pull nice tube amp into efficient speakers. And I thought, well, we'll see how this demo goes. With the 6SN7 in circuit, he loved it, he bought it. So in that case, all tube system, he added more tubes, loved it. I guess it's possible. If tubes are designed well, there's really no such thing. A poor tube design is a poor tube design, full stop. So I'll say that. Yeah. Okay. All right, so yeah. I had a playlist running earlier. It's just kind of a eclectic mix of stuff, but let's heard a lot of it. Let's see here. Anybody have a preference as to genre of music or anything?
Acoustic jazz.
Acoustic jazz. Okay. I'll tell you what.
Samara Joy.
Speed metal?
Meant for tubes.
I'm gonna play one demo track and then we'll this is a decent track. Is it volume? Oh, we need it.
Oh, I beg you, can I follow? Oh, I ask you, why not always be the ocean where unravel? Be my only, be the water where I'm waiting. You're my river running high, run deep, run wide. I follow you, deep sea baby. I follow you, I follow you, dark doom honey, I follow you.
So, request jazz. Somebody mentioned something about jazz. Anybody have a specific?
Sure, yeah.
What would you like to hear? Sorry. Any?
The Lung, Hiatus Coyote.
Oh, that's a good one. I know hiatus coyote actually. How? I can't find it on here. They
Are
don't
you
have it on
streaming
here.
or are you?
I am. I'll have to come back to that one. I couldn't find it on Cobas anyway. Or on Tidal actually. It's surprising. I have that on vinyl. It's surprising. I am streaming. And somebody have something they wanted to hear? Oh yeah. That's a good one. Okay, Jersey Girl. That I can do. Afterwards, we'll switch it over to the rest of the system.
Got no time for the corner boys down the street and making all that noise. Don't want no horse on 8th Avenue, 'cause tonight I'm gonna be with you. Tonight I'm gonna take that ride across the river to the Jersey side. Take my baby to the carnival. Well, I'll take you on all the rides down the shore. Everything's alright. You're with your baby on Saturday night. Don't you know all my dreams come true when I'm walking down the street with you? Sing sha-la-la-la. When you're in love with a Jersey girl, you know you thrill me with all your charms. When you're wrapped up in your baby's arms, you know you give me everything. I know someday that you'll wear my ring down the shore. Everything's alright. You with your baby on Saturday night. You know all my dreams come true when I'm walking down the street with you. Sing sha-la-la-la-la-la, sing when you're in love with a Jersey girl. I call your name. I can't sleep at night. Sing sha-la-la-la-la, sing sha-la-la-la-la, sing sha-la-la-la-la. When you're in love with a Jersey girl, sing sha-la-la-la-la, sing sha-la-la-la-la, sing sha-la-la-la-la. When you're in love with a Jersey girl.
I'm sorry. Of course, of course, Mark. I'm just queuing them up right now. Most cousins got it. All right. You bet. All right, I'm gonna. Sorry. I'm going to ask Michael to help me switch over to the 9 series system now, and we got a couple.
Are we still in the analog bridge?
We are, yeah.
Do you wanna do? Have we done it where it's nothing on it yet? couple of these guys wanted to hear where we're like bypassing total.
Oh, we can do that. Okay. All right. Before I do,
just like a,
I'm gonna play a specific track because it's a good track. I'm gonna play 30 seconds of it, and then we're gonna bypass the analog bridge. And we'll play it again. Okay. I think a lot of you probably know this song. It's a good song. So. And hold on, I'm gonna make one change. We're gonna listen 6 SN7 tubes, and then we're going to bypass it. So.
Our bodies are hurting like hell. They promise to never leave us alone.
Okay, we're going to remove the analog bridge from the circuit signal path now. We'll play the same track over, and you tell me.
Our bodies are hurting like hell. They promise to never leave us alone.
All right. Did you hear it? Did you not hear it? Okay. It's subtle as things are in this hobby. To me, it's a bigger sound change. It's a richer tone. And like I said, you got an all solid state system. And if you've got a DAC or anything that's the least bit bright, adding tubes to that circuit can really be a welcome thing. So, okay.
Can you explain the mode on the bridge that you changed?
Yeah, sure.
Just a moment ago?
Yep. There's several functions here. This is RCA input 1 or 2. In this case, we're running balanced. So the XLR RCA toggles on the rear, and the bypass toggles also on the rear. Initially, I did not design it with a bypass. I thought people wanted to bypass it, they'll move the cables, but people wanted it. So rather than retool, I modified the chassis to add that toggle on the rear. On the front, we can change from 6SN7 to 6922. And the cool thing about it, it's a three-way switch, so it mutes in between. There's also a very microsecond delay where it mutes between, so there's no thumps or bumps between. So
those tubes are all heated up all the time.
all the time, yes. You can leave if you don't. You can leave one pair out though, too.
Can you do us a quick favor and just recap the first little intro that you said there? The audio kind of cut out, and people on the live stream are just asking for
Sure.
context.
We're talking about the analog bridge now, or what? What intro exactly?
Just introducing what the event is and what
Oh, okay.
you're talking about.
Okay, sure. Sure. Yep. Dan Wright, ModWright Instruments. We're talking about some of our existing and new products. The analog bridge is essentially a tube buffer. People here have already heard me say this, but I'll repeat myself. It's all right. With parallel tube circuits, two different types of tubes with different tonal properties, different sound. It's also tube rectified. So these three different things allow you to change the tonality to suit your system. And it can all be done on the fly. Again, switching from one tube type to the other can be done on the fly. You can also bypass and listen with or without the analog bridge. The other thing we're going to talk about next is the 9 series of products, including the PH 9.0 tube phono stage, the LS99 tube preamplifier, and the KWA99 MOSFET monoblocks. The big guy here is the KWA300. It's a prototype of our new reference amplifier, 300 watts per channel in stereo. It will also be available as monoblocks at about 900 plus watts into 8 ohms. Okay?
Thank you, Dan.
You bet. So 6SN7, we can switch. Sorry. We can switch between 6SN7 and 6922. The tonality is a little more subtle than with without. If you're listening to jazz 1 minute, rock the next, you might want to change the sound up.
So we won't have anything to gaze upon.
Okay.
What happened to liberty?
Which one should I play next?
And the bridges we almost got done. What happened to that? Was going to take us home. Dreams are breaking like glass. But faith is hard like stone. Sometimes so hard to see. When I lay down and forget this, you need to be telling me. What happened to liberty? And the bridges we almost got done. What happened to that? Was going to take us home. What happened to liberty? And the bridges we almost got done. What happened to that? Was going to take us home.
Good. Okay.
That was the 69.
It is, and this is the 6SN7s. Really? Awesome. Just pausing for a second. That to me, the 6SN7 is a pretty big tonal difference. It's you might prefer one or the other, but it depends on the music you're listening to. I think with her, the 6SN7 is very sweet. So, yeah.
Actually, say if we put it instead of going to the second track, I think we're good now.
Okay. Perfect. We'll do. I appreciate you letting me do the demo. I try not to say, this is what you're going to hear, because I don't like to do that. I'm willing to stick my neck out a little bit and say, all right, tell me you heard it or you didn't.
Are those two tubes electrically the same?
They're both triodes. They have different operating points. Different.
They're both dual triode.
Correct. Both dual triode, yeah. I mean, functionally, they're both vacuum tubes. They're both
Same output,
triodes.
Same number, same gain.
Little different, but it's unity gain for the buffer. The circuit's unity gain no matter
No,
what.
I mean the mu, I guess.
It's similar. Yeah, they're both medium mu. Yeah. I chose those two tubes because to me they're quite a bit apart tonally, and they're both widely accepted and liked tubes. I choose the 6922 for most of our designs because I prefer being a little more linear. But with this, it works. It works well. So, okay. Are we? ATCs are both off, right? Okay.
Did you go there?
This is down. Okay.
So
All
real
right.
quick, while I change it over, I have a question. Who can I get a couple people kind of tell me what they heard? I'm just curious what you guys heard. As far as like, let's say the last switch over in the tubes on the analog bridge. Anybody? What'd you?
I thought the 6SN7 was more alive.
Yeah, yeah. Just like as soon as he did that, I saw a fear in your faces just going.
Yeah.
It's like
All of a sudden, there was just more of everything.
Right.
It's also louder, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
And the music was very different.
yes, sir.
Correct. Interesting.
The big change that came to me was the top end.
Yeah.
It just sounded more crisp.
Right.
Chris,
Yeah,
a little more details.
a little more
What's that?
detail.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right on.
The other one was fuller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it would depend on my mood, but I prefer the other two.
But see, and that's the thing.
It was kind of mellow, and I was kind of like,
We all like different things.
yeah, really.
That's the beauty of it, right? It's not the ones. Yeah, and so exactly. Sometimes I prefer one, sometimes I prefer the other. Depends on the music. So now we're gonna.
Depends on my mood, too.
For sure, for sure.
If I was drinking bourbon, I know for
Exactly.
sure what I'd-
Exactly.
Yeah.
But see, that's kind of the benefit of it. That you can. We all like to change things in our system. You know, whether it's cables or it's fuses, tubes, whatever, right? And this gives you the option to do that on the fly without really changing anything else. And the third variable is the rectifier tube. They all sound different, right? Some of them are warmer and more open. Some are tighter bass. They're more faster sounding. So it's nobody likes the term change or it sounds like you're coloring. But quite frankly, everything is colored. So I'm giving you the least offensive way to color the system, if you will.
Using choke. You put a choke in the power supply.
Trying to remember, one of these does, one of these doesn't. I believe the analog bridge does have a choke in the power supply. This one does not. Most of our power supplies have, pardon me, the preamp does have a choke in the power supply and the outward supply. The analog bridge does not. The phono stage does use a choke. I use chokes in almost all the supplies as the first stage after the rectifier.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Current storage, DC smoothing, it just sounds good. It just does. Yeah, yeah. So now we're going to mix things up entirely here. We're going to be listening to same DAC server into now the LS99 into the KW99 amplifiers. And so I had a couple. I'm going to play one track and then I'll play the the request. I'll start here.
Different speakers, right?
Correct.
These are going to be the YG Summits, is what you guys are seeing. These
Yep.
are your 4 old speakers.
Very different presentation, very different everything. Not meant to say one's better than the other, they're just different. So I'll let you decide.
through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire. I've witnessed your suffering as the battle raged high.
Okay. Got it.
And though in the fear and the alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms. There's so many different worlds, so many different souls, and we have just one world, but we live in different worlds. Now the sun's gone to hell, we're riding high. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die, but it's written in the stars. In every line in your heart, we're fools to make one, all my brothers in arms.
I'll play a couple. I had a couple requests, and then we can play some vinyl, perhaps. Okay.
You want to take a couple? Or I actually have one question from online. Real quick.
Absolutely.
This one. Do you expect to foray into Class D anytime?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Class D. I know the GAN technology, they're doing new stuff. It's still the same to me. The sample rate's higher, I understand that. I toyed with doing a hybrid with a tube input to a Class D output, and that could be good. At the time, everybody said, "Great if it's $1,500," and I said, "Well, no, it's not going to be $1,500." So I tend to do what I'm passionate about. I'm not passionate about Class D. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not my preference. So maybe, but maybe not. How's that? Yeah. All right. A couple requests. I'll play this one here. see here. Hot rod ribbon. Did you know that one?
Well, like we got a couple of good requests for online. This one is actually kind of cool. You guys would appreciate this. So request a song. We're gonna play it here in a second. But
I'm gonna play this.
Sounds great on my ModWright setup.
I'm gonna play the Cousin John that was requested earlier first, and then I'm gonna try to find that one there. What was it? Hot Rod what?
Hot Rod Ribbon. Are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm. No, sorry, I'm spelling it again. There it is. That one right there.
Looks like it, yeah.
Cool.
Where was that one? That was the one you answered.
Right.
Okay. I think we got it.
Good. I think that demo went okay. Good. Good. Awesome. Sure. Where are you? Okay.
I don't think I have this one either.
Maybe not.
It's alright.
Old man music mostly, right? Okay.
This is the one.
Yeah, it's a great album.
Yeah,
I've heard it before. It's awesome.
When I came to you, this is what I was playing.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. I've known that. It's a good album. It's a really good album.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
See, Skip got used to. I spoiled him.
Right on. Right on. There's an online request. Ribbon Wilson, Love Bug. So, Ribbon Wilson, called Love Bug. Yeah.
Can I try it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, these chains, mid-air thief.
Let's see.
What service is this?
Well, Koba's in title. Title's pretty good, but
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah,
Is that the song Mid-Air Thief?
yeah, the first one.
Right on. You got it. Bet. One more song. I promise to play one song and then we will. Okay? You bet. You being facetious or what?
What's that?
You being facetious or what?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't like the guy that turns it up too loud.
84.
Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. I got one last request from the youngest guy in the room, and then we're gonna play some vinyl. All right?
Hey Dan, quick question, did you pick these speakers?
I was suggested what they would use, and I said, great. I had not heard the ATCs before. I had used the YGs before, and I think they're good. Yeah. I have very different speakers at home. I've had a number of different ones. I have the ones we used here last year, the aluminum ones. I bought those from TMR because they're in my showroom now. Yeah, love them.
Which
So.
ones are those?
Audio Machina Pure System. They're not well known. A friend of mine, Carl Schumann, made them. Most of them went to Japan. They were like, I don't know, $30,000-$40,000 speakers. It went. I didn't pay that for them, but they're wonderful. Wonderful, yeah. They're like 130 pounds. It's a massive machine that's solid aluminum. Yeah, they're crazy. All right, so one more track, and then I'll play some vinyl. I have not heard that before. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, this is one of the UHQR recordings. This is Steely Dan, age side B. So these are the albums that are being given away as part of the package sets with the sale tonight, the special tonight. So. What the heck? Sorry. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Well, I'm going to have to ask Michael what's going on, because I am a little baffled. No vinyl. Analog, what's going on? Am I missing something?
We turned it off. Somebody,
Okay.
I didn't see it.
All right. Well, when the Phono comes on, we'll have to play some vinyl. It's been off the whole time. I didn't realize that, so sorry about that. Huh. All right. There we go. Let's start this over. Well, I'm sorry it's not warmed up, but we'll listen anyway.
You leave your tubes on all the time, Dan?
I do not. I just turn them on when I'm going to listen. I turn them off when I'm done or at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, tubes are expensive, and you know, their life is finite. So.
This is the day of the expanding man. That shape is my shame, down where I used to stand. It seems like only yesterday I gazed through the glass at Rambler, while gambler
vinyl that's really good? You got records that are really good?
Yeah, actually.
I'm not the only one. It seems like the music is a little low.
Okay, sure.
So maybe
Yep. Okay. Okay, keep it rolling?
Is there one more track on it?
I think so, yeah. All right.
Thank you, Dan.
You bet. You bet. Thank you. We gonna maybe play it a little bit later. We have to kind of recable things, so there's a good chance we will. If you hang out a little bit, we will play the 300 later. Okay.
Just bring it over to my house and play it over there.
I'll trade with you.
Okay. Yeah. Where's the? Yeah.
We'll put it in the back.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. whole thing here. It's a whole operation, isn't it? Yikes. I think it's side one. That's side one. Not as young as I used to be. Okay. Is the volume okay? You want it up or get a little louder at all? Sure. I hate to be the guy that plays music so loud at demos, so I apologize.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes.
You want to feel it, brother? Feel it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it is.
That's great press.
Yeah, it is. That's a great album. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're both really good. Yeah. Yeah.
So what?
No,
Which one is that one, Dan?
What's that?
Which album is that?
Cannonball Adderley something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Are people leaving or gonna stick around? Some people are leaving. Why don't we just hook up to the 300?
Okay, let's do it. You want to keep the live stream going?
Yeah, why not?
Sure, let's do it.
I'll go some glory, right?
All right.
Let's do it.
Do it after this track?
After this track, yeah. Yeah, it's best. Otherwise, get real exciting real quick. Otherwise, not in a good way. Could get real exciting real quick. Not in a good way. Got it. Okay, got it. That's one long song, man. It's a great song.
I
It's
didn't know
all
what I was
long.
committing to. Watch it
Right? The whole side.
say like intermission.
side still? I might want to know. Okay. I'll stick my head up there. Okay. Anybody interested? Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, guys, you waited patiently. We're gonna put on the big amp now.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first.
Mine?
Okay.
Can you just remember what the speakers are real quick?
Of course. Yep.
It's like, that's gotta be mounted.
Exactly. Yeah, they live now. Playing with kind of by.
How do you keep your records, Michael? How do you keep your records? By hand, I'm a hand cleaner. I do not use machines. I usually use a solvent that I create. But here, we have a degritter that we use. But it's when I do by hand, mine are typically like a mixture of a wet clean, and then I go back and do a microfiber.
Did you say something
dry
about
clean.
black glass
Sometimes I do
sixes
dry
and
it out
sevens?
too much, so it'll-
Yeah, the Shiguan Black Treasure.
Everybody's
Did I
got
write that
their-
down?
Yeah, they're like a Coke bottle, 6SN7.
Oh, you
Is that
do?
right?
The CV 181 or 6SN7.
Okay, so it's a
SHUGUANG. Shiguan. Black Treasure, they call them. I think they still make them. It's a white base and black glass.
and you really like
That's where my
Yeah, they're
patience
good.
kind of. I
Haven't used them in a
get to
while,
it,
but
man.
they are very good.
TRES
Do you do them in
treasure
batches at
Yeah.
a time, or you do them as you leave?
6SN7.
Correct. Or CV181. It
you're
might
not
be
just sitting there
CV181.
waiting here.
Same tube, but they go by different
So
names.
you're not just sitting there waiting. You're doing them
CV,
you're doing
Charlie
them in
Victor
advance.
181.
Yeah. Okay.
Charlie Victor.
All right, guys, we're gonna switch over to the big amp. Also, I was asked to recap what the speakers are. These are YG Ascents. These are ATC powered. Michael, what's the model number for the ATCs?
SCM 100. They're actives.
Okay, SCM 100 ATC active speakers. Okay. And we are hooking up the KWA 300 amplifier. We're going to be playing it through. We're going to be playing PH 9.0 and LS99 into the KWA 300. We'll play digital track, and then we'll play some vinyl.
You just have to clean that
No,
up.
no, no.
I have to do that? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. All right. Where's the volume at, Michael? Turn it down. Turn the volume down, please. Hold on. All right. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
So you're just doing this while you're warming up the other amp?
No, that's just the new amp. Yeah, we're gonna play vinyl next. Pardon? Same speakers, just new amp. That's all. We're gonna play digital track and then play some vinyl.
You live all your days according to his way.
It's a bit more power here.
Oh, Mary, never show your true face, pretending high grade. Oh, Mary, what good is your crown with your heart on the ground? Oh, Mary, oh, God save the Queen with the throne made of stone. Long live the Queen. With a life not her own. You pray for warmth. It gets colder. And when you feel weak, the king gets older. with a throne made of stone. Long live the Queen, with a life not her own. Oh God, save the Queen, with a throne made of stone. Long live the Queen, with a life not her own.
Well, this amp's more powerful, of course. It's also it's bipolar. Bipolar's fast. You know, I haven't decided. It's a powerful amp. This next track, one more digital. It's a really good demo track. Go ahead.
How much watts?
308. It's about 550 into 4. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Sometimes it's good to have a lot of power.
Exactly. The more the better.
Absolutely. This is interesting. It's electronica similar. It's pretty cool. Like this. Okay. I don't. Can you get it for me? I don't. It would change the so many times. They changed it so many times. They changed it after I read it the first time. So, can you get it for me? I will.
My buddies get ready to leave. They want
Okay.
to eat because they say that,
Sure.
they say they close around 9 around
I
here.
understand, of course.
I want to take a picture of
You bet, man.
All right.
Good to see you, man.
You
Really
too.
good
Love
to
you,
see
buddy.
Email it to me, would you?
Huh?
Email it to me, ModWright at Yahoo. Or I'll give you my number.
That way I can text it to you.
Yeah, 360. However you want to do it. Let's see. I'll just get it for you. My number is.
Okay, quick.
Yeah, give me
Oh
yours.
yeah, go ahead. And then you call me, and then I call you. Call
Perfect.
you back.
Okay, that's me.
Call me.
Oh, what's yours, sir?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, what is your number? I'll call you.
6617.
66. What's it?
6617.
6617.
617.
Sorry.
It's all right, buddy.
It's all right. 617.
308
Uh-huh.
1520. Call me.
All right.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah.
Steven, it was nice to see you.
Steve with an M. Steve STEPHEN.
PHN. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will add it to my contacts. Let's see. Yeah, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses these days. I'll tell you what, man. It's all downhill from here. Let's see. How about add my contacts?
You put that call.
Oh.
Here we go. The second one.
Oh. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. And there we go.
What's your last name, Stephen?
Ham, HAMM. Yes, it.
Right on. All right.
Right here, save.
Got it. I
And
got you.
mine's kind of similar there.
I got you. Good to see you. You take care, brother. Well,
But great seeing you again.
likewise.
We
Absolutely.
go way back.
Yes, we do. We do, man. I'm glad you came. All right. I think does this amp a better sound?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a different sound. It's more resolving and much more powerful.
It's a long way to
Yes. Good.
London Bridge in them heels, babe.
I may stick with bipolar transistors.
It's amazing how much one look can reveal. Yeah. Soft talking. go. 'Cause I've been waiting for just one look.
I'm sorry.
Soft tongue.
Sure. For the benefit of those on the live feed and those that probably know what I'm doing here, but we did switch from the KW99 MOSFET amps, or 100 watts a channel into 8, to the KW300 reference amp, which is 300 watts into 8 and is a bipolar design. Very different sound. I think the 300 is pretty good.
Very visceral.
Yes, very visceral. The power and the transistor type, I think, do that. So, you got a question, Derek, from the live,
Yeah, so we
live
have a
feed?
question online here.
Sure.
How important is truly matching a preamp to power amp via the 10x versus 100x higher input impedance of the power amp? Is it 10x or 100x? Quite a spread there. How much does it really matter? Thanks.
100's ideal. It really has to do with, in my opinion, a lot of it's low frequency response, because if the impedance match is not good, you can lose low frequency. Our amps have input impedance of, I want to say it's about 50K. So unless your preamp has an output impedance that's pretty high, you're going to be fine. The output impedance of our preamp is about 100 ohm, so you're well and truly good. Yeah. The only time it might be an issue is if you have an older tube amp with a fairly high output impedance into a lower solid state amplifier impedance. But in our case, the preamps are all low output impedance. So.
Sweet.
All right.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Nate.
Anything else you guys want to hear?
I was going to play some more vinyl if that's okay.
We still got 23 people online here.
Okay, good. Let's see.
Oh, and Dan, I have the sheet too if you want to
Yeah.
go over this real quick.
Why don't I do that? All right.
You might want to flip to the first page.
Okay. One of the things the folks at TMR have done tonight is put together some package deals. If you've been on the live feed, you've got the emails, you've been told about this. All right. First of all, the gear we're listening to, the KW99 monoblocks are $9,000 a pair. The bonuses for purchasing, if you buy the KW99, you'll receive the complete 7-record set with 1,050 value and $1,500 worth of TMR rewards points for upgraded cables. If you buy the LS99 preamp, which is $6,500, they will package it with 3 matched sets of tubes, carefully selected by myself, $566 value, 1 UHQR series copy of Steely Dan Asia, $150 value, and $1,000 worth of TMR points for upgraded cables. If you buy the PH 9.0 XT Phono, which is $5,250, they will include 3 matched sets of tubes, carefully selected by myself, worth $566, 1 UHQR copy of Steely Dan Asia for $150, upgraded umbilical, which is worth $400, and $500 worth of TMR rewards points. And the offer with the analog bridge, excuse me, analog bridge, offer the analog bridge, $3,900 for the balanced version. You get 3 matched sets of tubes valued at $366, 1 copy of Asia, UHQR, and $500 worth of TMR rewards points for upgraded cables. If you buy the whole stack, the 99s, the preamp, and the phono stage, you receive 3 match sets of tubes worth $566, 3 record set, and $3,000 worth of upgraded cables. So if you're looking to buy a whole ModWright system, now's the time to do it. Okay? So I'll play some vinyl.
fine. That's why I gave it to you. Stay as long as you want. The other rest of people are just chilling. But we're still gonna be here, but you control the live here.
Night and day difference, yeah, for sure. I mean, this thing just has so much more control, right? It's much more. I think somebody called it visceral. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the power or if it's the type of transistor. It's three types of power. Yeah. And that makes a difference. I sound fast. It is. I think it is. I think transistor type is better. Of course, these at their price and at where the customers are, much love them. When they spend them, they $50,000 you want that. Yeah. $35,000, you're gonna want 49 for two of them. But I think it's one direction. Yeah. And then the other you were calling different versions. Yes, right? What is the other thing? Oh, that's the MOSFET version of it. It would be it'd be closer to the 99 for more power. Right? Because the MOSFET's a little warm up on it. A little more sweeter. Yeah. This is solid state. I mean, it's been fed to, but that is solid state.
We're gonna pause.
So I may stick with that.
Yeah.
I was very pleased with the sound I got. What's up, Mike?
We got a copyright strike.
No, I don't know if it's a strike. Because
Well, it pauses the live feed.
From this or from what?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay. We're trying to see if it'll kick it back on. It's not
Okay. Well,
music
thanks.
rhythm.
A certain material causes copyright infringement. We can't we're broadcasting you live to YouTube, so that's fine. They just mute it. Just turn it off.
Keep the YouTube overlords happy.
I'll play some digital. Then we got some good digital. You want to hear some? I got some tracks that knock your head off.
Especially with this freaking amp.
I gotta tell you, we had the coolest experience. The electric room, it's called, in Louisville.
Little Horse.
Little Horse.
Yeah, Little Horse, yep.
Yeah. The Altex with the. Have you been there before?
Yeah, I go there all the time.
Oh man, they played. It was Led Zeppelin 2, a special. What was it? The certain pressing.
Yeah,
Ludwig. And we just sat back. He just cranked it up, and I was just, wow.
Yeah, it's a cool space.
It was so awesome. I loved it. I was absolutely enthralled. Very cool. Let's see here.
Where's that?
Louisville.
In Louisville.
Louisville. There you
Yeah, it's just off of Maine.
We pronounce everything.
You know, we're like
go. Right.
Plain, straight version.
It's gonna be pretty loud. Let's see how it is. I played this in my office. My office was just, it was just hammering. It's awesome. Okay, good.
Sometimes I catch myself wondering why the rain falls upon us and takes away the sunshine. catch myself wondering why the wings of a butterfly could start a storm far, far away. When the rain falls upon us and takes away the sunshine. But in the end, I know that everything happens for a reason, to make us stronger.
Yes. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm gonna try. Gosh, it's so hard. What about that track, Electric? Do you think that would be okay to play? All right. All right. We'll play something here that hopefully is okay for us to play. So.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're my electric babe. Move me, take me from this place. Move into the tempo, show me what takes. Speeding up my heartbeat, laying in the face. Kiss me, we're on fire, baby. Love me, take me to Paris, baby. Kiss me.
Put in your water and I'm feeling like a sweet. Submitted under power and you brought me to my knees. Use me, ModWright treatment. Take me all the way. Soothing my ear, I'm the only one you love. Take you any further, mommy, you're the only one that I want.
Kiss me, we're on fire, baby.
Yep. Got it. Yep. Got it. I'm going to close it out now. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. It was pretty fun to show you guys a KW 300. You can reach me at modwright@yahoo.com. You can reach TMR through their site, obviously. Information on the packages will be in the description below. Thank you very much for coming, for attending, and I hope you enjoyed it.